anyway, but what happened for us, my husband had spent 30 years in upper management. He was an executive. And at 59 years old, he and the company president were not seeing eye to eye. Our kids were just entering high school, and I was older having our children. We were both a little older than most people having kids. And a friend of ours introduced us to Relive, and little did they know, they did everything right, but they didn't even know what they were doing, which is interesting. But they had their sponsors with them that night when they shared the product with us. We were over visiting in Chicago. We're from Michigan. But anyway, and little did they know that my husband's always been very healthy. He was very healthy, always took nutrition, was very careful what he ate and everything. But no one knew where we were financially and what was going on in our life because we hadn't really shared it with anybody yet. So when her sponsor shared the marketing plan that weekend, not only did they introduce us to the products, they shared the business. And my husband got so excited. And I have to be really honest with all of you. I was a homemaker, raised my kids. I never really had to work. They made really good income. And the thought of us being in a network marketing company was like, really? I mean, people don't make money doing this. That's all I could think about. And we were not that young. I mean, Phil was like 58 years old. And we still had college years ahead of us. But the neat thing that happened, my friend who suffered with fibromyalgia, she had so many issues. And she was so excited about what the product had done for her. I really wanted to try the product. I started through menopause. I made a decision not to go on hormone replacement therapy. When she said she was sleeping through the night and had energy, I said, well, yeah, I'm going to try this stuff. And I liked it because you didn't pop pills. I gag on pills, and I liked it because everything was in one shake, and it was simple, and it was easy. I didn't even care what was in it. All I cared about was the fact that she was getting some good results. So when my husband signed up as a distributor that weekend and did what they call a quick start, they got enough product for maybe, 5, 6 people, I don't know. I just figured, well, all 4 of us at home are going to be on it anyway, and I'm sure Phil's not going to build a business around this, but I really wanted the product. And we came back to Michigan, all of us, the kids, we all started making the shakes. We all got amazing results. That was probably 3 months into it that I was sleeping through the night. I had more stamina, more energy. I was feeling really good. I never went on hormones. And I'm not saying that this took away my menopause symptoms. I still had some issues, which was, I don't have to go into that really. But anyway, but during that period of time, our friends were going in full-time ministry, and they were going to be moving to Paris, France. And so the couple that introduced it to them would call us. And they just began to introduce us to people across the country that were getting amazing results in the product. And not only that, we actually heard people telling how much money they were making. So it wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm making all this money. No, they were specific and told us exactly how much money they were making. And of course, that caught Phil's attention even more. I'm still dragging my feet, to be honest, guys. Maybe because I never met anyone in network marketing who made a lot of money, and I was kind of used to Phil earning a pretty good salary. But 6 months down the road, Phil wanted to go to a conference. We were invited to St. Louis to go to a conference, and I went along to support my husband. And I was very involved at my church. There was no way I was going to work because I just had all this other stuff going on in my life. But we went to the conference, and it was life-changing. We met the most wonderful people that shared from their heart, their health results. But not only that, we just met people that really were in need financially, and they found something that they could believe in. They could believe in this product. They knew it was good. And I knew that for Phil and I, we had to be a part of a company that, had integrity, and because our name was attached to those cans, and we felt it was really important for our testimony to have something that we really believed in. And we believed in this product. And Phil did all the research. I mean, it's Betty, this is scientific, these are doctors, on and on and on. But anyway. But it was at that conference that I really believe that God really spoke to my heart. And you know what? This is a good thing. Every good gift is from above. It's okay, Betty. Yeah, it's all right. We're all together. Sorry. So when you get old, you get teary-eyed. When you get old, you just get a little teary-eyed. Well, anyway, so we made a commitment that weekend. We're going to go home. We're going to build a business around these products. So we sat down with our sponsor. What do we need to do? We need to earn an income. We knew Phil was going to get fired from that company because he and the company president were not seeing eye to eye. And when you get to be the age that Phil was, you don't jump into another company expecting to get to kind of, they can hire younger men and pay them a lot less money than what Phil was earning. So because of the testimonies, because of the stories, that really gave us a lot of hope. And so we went home and we sat down with our sponsors and we just said, what do we need to do? We need to make money. Our kids are just entering high school. We still had college years ahead of us. And so they sat down and they went to work with us. And they said, Betty, all you need to do is make a list of everybody you know and introduce them to us. And that's just what I did. And I didn't know a lot of people. And so I learned by coming alongside them and listening and having them share. And I got we started making, maybe $1,000 a month retailing our product, but in 6 months' time, we became key directors. Maybe our volume was over 20,000 a month. In 14 months, we became what they call a presidential director. We were making between $8,000 and $10,000 a month just in our override check alone. That was not including retail and wholesale income. In 2 years, we were earning over $20,000 a month. And as time went on, the next year, the third year was like $30,000 a month. I mean, our highest income has been, I don't even want to tell you, because half the time I didn't tell people because I thought, they probably won't believe me. This was so bizarre. But you know what? We found a company that had a great product and a great marketing plan where you could actually make money to support your family. And that's what we needed. We didn't get into the company to be rich or to be motivational speakers. We got the company to put food on our table, pay our bills, and send our kids to college. And that's exactly what happened for us. And today, I don't know if I should keep, I was thinking the other day, maybe I should stop telling people how old I am.
Make them guess. Make them guess.
But you know what?
Forget it.
Let them guess. You're right, Susan. I'm going to start letting them guess, okay? But I know one thing. When I got my first Social Security check, I thought, wow, am I ever glad we started this business? So at least I do get a Social Security check. And my husband was such a faithful husband.
Betty, we are just so honored to have you on today, because without you, we wouldn't be here. So we're very grateful that Phil saw that. I remember when he called me up and he said, yeah, we got our first override check. It was like $17 or something. And I was like, or $100. And I remember panicking. I was right. They're going to lose everything. But he didn't. He was right. He was right. And it grew very, very quickly. And because of that and because of these products, we don't want to tell anybody that you're going to make a certain amount of money or that you're going to get certain results. What we have, what we hope that you get today from hearing from Betty and from everyone else, Lynn and Emily and myself, what you hear is that our lives have been changed. Our lives have been changed from these products. Our lives are changed from this business. And we pass it on to others and we help to change their lives. And we don't know, we're not going to, you get what you put into it. We don't know what you're going to make, what you're going to do. You get to decide that. But we have, as Betty said, a company that cares about people. So tomorrow night, we have another presentation that will be the whole picture of Relive, the company, products, opportunity. You're going to see everything, hear all about it. So get with the person who invited you onto this Zoom, and they will tell you about that presentation. And it's a much bigger picture even than tonight. And I think Betty might even be sharing her story tomorrow night. So get everybody that you know on to hear her, because she has so much to give and so much to share. And so that is tomorrow night at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. So again, get with the person who got you on this. And if you've got questions about our products, about our company, about anything, they will help you with that. Tomorrow night, we hope to see you there. Come on into the Zoom rooms afterwards. and have a good time. And everybody, thank you for sharing tonight. And I just want to welcome everybody tonight to Relive International. This is who we are.